Hello everybody, it's finally the time of the year again.
Anneli will be giving you an entire Monster High doll collection tour today.
Yay! I am so excited. Now, before going into the tour itself, I want to give you some information about our collection and our display. So for our display, we use Billy bookshelves from IKEA. These are the regular shelves that you can buy in the store, but we modified them. We actually installed, with the help of our father, we actually installed LED lights in them. For the dolls itself, I have sorted them by generations. The first 5.5 shelves are Monster High G1 dolls, so from the first generation. Then we continue with the second generation of Monster High. And on the last 2 shelves are...
I would even say 2.5 shelves.
2.5 shelves, right. Are Gen 3 Monster High dolls. Without any further ado, I would say let us begin over here. I wanted to start my collection off with the Monster High Friends plush dolls because these are also the ones that have started it all. So my sister and I, we actually got Frankie and Claudine from this plush doll line, from the Monster High Friends plush dolls when we were kids. These were our first ever Monster High merchandise pieces. After our mother got them for us, we immediately fell in love with them and started searching them up on YouTube. And then we came across reviews of certain, doll content creators back then. And we've seen these doll reviews. We immediately wanted the fashion dolls to the Monster High line. So yeah, these have sparked our interest in Monster High. On the sides we have my custom Ira doll and also a Skullector Draculaura in a tape fitty outfit.
So basically the whole outfit is made out of tape, right?
Yeah, paper and tape.
Okay, paper and tape.
Alright, down here we have my signature dolls, my Scream uniform dolls, and some of the Gloom Beach dolls, and also my mini-me that was made for me by an artist. And the artist's name is Lyubov, so a big shout out to Lyubov again. Behind my signature dolls, you can also see some
variants, right?
Variants, yes. So I keep variants on display. Now, continuing down here, also it says 2011 right here. I have all of my dolls sorted by year of release. So everything displayed here and moving downwards is from 2011 or was released in 2011. Alright, so here we have my Gloom Beach dolls again, and also some variants. These are elastic variants. Then continuing with Dawn of the Dance and AneliMonsteR. Personally, my favorite AneliMonsteR is the Skeleton Ghoul and the Puma Boy, but the Skeleton Ghoul for sure.
Mine is the Three-Eyed Ghoul.
Let us know in the comments which Monster High AneliMonsteR do you like, which one is your favorite. Then we have the Sweet 1600 dolls, with Cupid standing in front, continuing with the first wave of Skullectors and some other signature and Schools Out dolls. Here we have the 2-pack of Draculaura and Claude, and then also Schools Out Claudine and a signature Abby doll.
And some fashion packs.
Fashion packs, yes, these are the School Club fashion packs. Then moving on with some more fashions and their counterparts, we have the Day at the Mall fashion packs with their killer style budget doll counterparts. So these are technically variants of each other. That's why I keep them together on display. Here they are. Really nice. And then we have a fear eating set
that you can't really see.
Yeah, that you can't really see, but it's there, guys. And some Dead Tired dolls, which continue down there.
And you guys can also see some playsets, the beds of Frankie, Draculaura, and Claudine in the back.
You can't really see Claudine's bed too much, but
and you also can't see the doll, but she is laying there.
Yeah, maybe I can move some dolls aside so you guys will be able to see her. It's pretty crowded on my shelves. And then lastly, for this big shelf, we have the Classroom line down here as well. I have 2 dolls for each character on display because the Classroom dolls, for everyone who knows this line and also collected this line, they know that the Classroom dolls, they come with second fashions, and I wanted to have them on display too. So I have 2 dolls for each character on display with different fashions. Then we continue with the year 2012. We have some more AneliMonsteR dolls with the Puma Boy. That is also like my second favorite AneliMonsteR ever made. I really like that doll. And these two are pretty nostalgic to us because these were the first
ever created monster dolls that we got. Yeah, I can still remember that.
So we played a lot with them. But then we have some of my own creations and the siren. All right.
Also, you also displayed this Mega Bloks Draculaura birthday set?
Yes. I generally have some merchandise displayed in between of my dolls. Here we have another doll wearing a tape fitty outfit. So again, this is an outfit made out of paper and tape. Behind her we have my Ghouls Rule line. Perfectly fitting to Halloween.
Best line.
You think so?
For Halloween?
Oh,
of course.
Of course, for sure. Continuing with Skullectors. And also we have some signatures again. Then we have some other signatures. The sister 2-pack with Howleen and Claudine. After that you can see some of my Scaris dolls lined up.
Which basically continue.
Down here we have just Hoodoo standing there. No, behind Hoodoo there are some of my picture day dolls. And then we have the San Diego Comic Con set from 2012, Scara and Hoodoo. Next to them I have my Scarily Ever After dolls, and behind them there's actually my scooter Julia displayed with her scooter. Here we have the Powder Room Draculaura with her playset and everything. And some more fashion packs. These are called Mall Session fashion packs. We also have Laguna, but she's standing behind of all of them because there was just
no space.
No space for her.
Some of these fashion packs are super iconic because I can still remember Toralei. Her fashion pack was featured in Scaris. So we actually see her wearing that fashion pack in a movie.
Yeah.
That's super iconic.
Yeah, also for Laguna, we see her wearing that fashion pack in one episode of the Monster High YouTube series from the past. I also think that these fashions are so nostalgic. This one in particular is super nostalgic to us. We had that as children and we played a lot with it. Down here we have some more variants on display. Just like before, we had the Day at the Mall fashions and their killer style budget doll counterparts on display. Now here it's the same thing. We have the killer style budget dolls and their Day at the Mall fashion counterparts lined up. Then we have the I Love Fashion dolls like Frankie and Abby, just two of them, because this line was split into multiple releases. Then we have our Roller Maze collection, also with some variants in the back. That's why it's so crowded. And here on the side I keep my Dotted Gorgeous 3-pack. Down here we have the rest of the Dotted Gorgeous line. And also some more fashion packs. These are the deluxe fashion packs. And every fashion is displayed on a doll. That is why everything looks a bit crowded.
So who had a deluxe fashion pack?
Yeah, just let me pull them out for you guys.
So we had Gulia.
We had Gulia, Rebecca, also some hair variants. These two are hair variants.
Frankie.
Then Frankie. And back here we have Operetta.
Gorgeous.
Here we have one and here we have the other one.
Wow.
Moving on with the second wave of Dead Tire dolls. And then we have the dance class dolls, only some of them. And here we have on the side we have some more fashions. These are the Scaris fashions. So these were designed by Claudine for her friends, which I think is very cool. Like the concept is very cool. We finally reached the year 2013, starting with the Color Me Creepy dolls and also their station. Next to them I have my swim class dolls and two of the Sweet Screams dolls. Also in the back you can see some Power Ghouls dolls, including Vaporella. Down here the Power Ghouls line continues. And in front of the Power Ghouls dolls I have this beautiful I Heart Shoes Draculaura displayed.
Which is also my favorite Monster High doll of all time.
Yeah, that is like the typical answer of my twin. She's always like, you know, if
I should go with my favorite, like if I have to choose only one favorite, I would always go with Draculaura I Heart Shoes.
Yeah. Continuing with some Picture Day dolls and some new Scaremaster dolls. Also we have the Music Festival doll line right here.
Which Amaya's is super underrated.
Yeah, especially the Claudine from the line.
Yes.
I really like her. Also,
Me
the
too.
blonde streaks. Amazing. Behind this Claudine doll, I also have Bloodgood
Oh my god, poor Blood.
on display
She
with,
doesn't get any screen time.
with her horse, Nightmare, and Jane Boolittle. Here we have the diner with 2 of my Draculaura dolls and
But she's
Operetta.
also a variant.
Yeah, this Draculaura is a variant. They have different shoes, like the color of their shoes is different. And behind those, I have 2 more of the I Love Fashion dolls.
Unfortunately, because we have limited space in our doll shelves, our Ghouls Night Out line is starting in the back. You can see Ghoulia, but
Yeah,
it's
just
super
like
crowded.
peeking out.
Yeah, she's only peeking out, but it's super crowded. And then we continue with Venus, Laguna, and so on.
Rochelle. Also, I keep Caddy displayed with my Ghouls Night Out collection because she was featured in the booklets of the doll line. Some of you guys keep Caddy displayed with the 13 Wishes dolls, but for me, for my collection, I have her on display with the Ghouls Night Out line. Now here we have Draculaura's counterpart. We have Cleo I Heart Shoes, also a very nice doll.
Yeah, I
And
love the bob.
totally. And in the back we have 2 of the Ghoul Spirit dolls. We have Slow-Mo and Frankie. And the Ghoul Spirit line continues down here with Spectra and Venus. Then we have our Frights Camera Action doll line on display, including all of the characters and also the budget doll line and a custom doll of Gory Fangtail that I made.
She turned out so good.
Yeah, she
couldn't
turned
have
out
done it
okay. Here we have 2 dolls from the dance class line. These were exclusives in a multi-pack.
Gil and Rochelle.
Yes, and they are very sought after by collectors.
I can totally understand why.
Yeah,
especially
me too.
because of-
Especially Rochelle.
Yeah, especially Rochelle. She's so pretty.
Here we have the Mad Science 2-pack of Cleo and Ghoulia, and then behind them we have the Home Ick 2-pack, including Abby and Heath. Down here we have the art class dolls and my 13 Wishes collection. I used the Cleo Oasis playset and kind of tried to, you know, create a little scenery with the dolls. But yeah, these are all of my 13 Wishes dolls.
Nice.
Down here we have the 3rd wave of Dead Tired and my Monster Maker machine with some of my creations. And then my entire AneliMonsteR collection. And AneliMonsteR is such an underrated line in my opinion. Alright, moving on with Zombie Shake. Also, behind the Zombie Shake dolls and behind all of the dolls lined up in the front, I actually have my re-release multi-pack in the back. All of them.
Wow.
Claudine, Cleo, Ghoulia, Laguna, everyone. So yeah, I just have to work with the space that I've got. So in front we have Sweet Screams Ghoulia, and next to her I have 3 more dolls from the swim class line. Then we have a full compartment dedicated to my Freaky Fusion dolls.
Wow.
Yeah, these are all of them just squeezed into one compartment. Alright,
Just believe us.
yeah.
There's every
Please.
single Freaky Fusion doll included.
Yeah,
in this
every single
compartment.
one. Below that compartment we have another crowded compartment with multiple different doll lines in it. We have the exchange monsters, like the exchange students line. Then we have Scaritage, also the Picnic Casket for 2 2-pack with Frankie and Jackson.
And we have Invisibility in the
Yeah,
back.
some of the new Scaremaster dolls are in there as well. So a lot of different dolls. Down here we have the Monsters 2-pack and the Student Disembodied Council multi-set. Also the Draculaura Draculauca doll, 2 of her actually, because I wanted to have her fashions on display, like
Both of them.
both of them. And then my Castor Fierce doll, which is just an amazing doll. Down here you can see some of my I Love Fashion dolls. We have Venus I Love Fashion, Cleo I Love Fashion, and Widona Spider I Love Fashion. And then behind all of these I Love Fashion dolls, I have my Pack of Trouble multi-pack.
Yeah, you
So-
can see the ears like peeking from behind.
We have Claudia, Claude, Claudine, and Howleen in the back. And down here, the last compartment of this more narrow shelf is dedicated to my Haunted dolls.
I love Haunted.
Haunted is such a beautiful doll line.
And, you know, the doll stands are super unique.
Yeah.
With the dolls floating. Super pretty.
And obviously Rochelle had to be displayed in front. I mean, she's such a beautiful doll and she's so hard to get.
I think she was an exclusive doll too.
Yeah, she was an exclusive. Then we have the Gloom and Bloom doll line. And the Ghoul Sports line. As well as some more of the Ghouls Alive dolls.
But now, where is Gloom and Bloom Cleo?
Yeah, maybe you've already noticed that sometimes a doll is missing from a line. That is because I have some dolls from certain doll lines still in box and they can't fit on the shelving in their box. So yeah, they aren't displayed with the actual line then. Here we have the first wave of Geek Shriek. Then we have Freaky Field Trip and the Creepateria dolls in the back. Also, here we have, on the side we have Finnegan. Finnegan is such an amazing doll. And this is probably one of my favorite compartments.
Yes, it's so lively.
Yes, it's the Coffin Bean playset with all of the Coffin Bean dolls.
And Claudine Coffin Bean is such a nostalgic doll.
Yes, also the playset. It's so nostalgic. We've played so much with it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But she was also the first ever Coffin Bean doll that we got.
Yeah, also the dolls, they have been grails for me for a very long time, especially Venus and Rebecca.
Yeah. Yeah, these two
also Frankie from that line is so beautiful.
Yeah, and we have the Frankie with the belt.
Yes.
So that's really nice. We have her belt as well. But I think so too. This doll line is super incredible. And my personal favorite probably is Venus too. Because she's so edgy.
True.
Gorgeous doll.
Let us know in the comments which Coffin Bean doll is your favorite. I really want to know. Below that we have another compartment filled with different dolls. These are miscellaneous dolls. We have the Scarnival line featuring Skelita, Claude, and also Draculaura in the back. Oh, yeah. And then we have the Scarin Makeup 2-pack and also the Wheelin' Werecats twins. In this compartment we have our Mall Monsteristas. Draculaura is also with them. And some couple sets. Rochelle and Garrot, also the Gil and Laguna set.
And Ghoulia and Slow-Mo, don't forget about that.
Yeah, Ghoulia and Slow-Mo. They are so cute. And the last compartment of the shelf holds random dolls, some miscellaneous releases. We have the 3-pack of the Ghoulebrities in Londoom. Then we have this Comic-Con set, including, you know, Wisp and Valentine. It's one of the most popular sets. And here we have Amanita Nightshade and the designer Boutique Frankie. We are almost done with the first generation. Continuing with Boo York. We have all of the Boo York dolls pretty much on this shelf. Also some budget Monster High releases.
And our custom-made Pharaoh.
Yeah, our custom-made Pharaoh. And as you can see, some of our Funko Pops. Then we have this compartment right here holding the Ghoul Fair dolls. Also the Fantastic Fitness dolls. Some more of the Geek Shriek dolls. And my entire Freak du Chic collection. Minus the Draculaura that released 2 years ago. Continuing with the Brand Boo students and also Budget Claudine in the back. This is the last compartment dedicated to the first generation of Monster High and it holds my I Love Fashion Iris Klops dolls. I have multiple because I wanted to display like every single fashion of her. And behind Iris I have my I Love Accessories. Honey Swamp and Rebecca Steam. And here we have pretty much all of my Great Scaria Reef dolls. And right here we have all of my Ghouls Getaway dolls, including my self-made Tiki.
And he turned out so good.
You always say that.
Yeah. Because I want to appreciate your work.
I feel like I should have made more of them.
Yeah, totally.
Just, like one Tiki is fine, but imagine I had 2 to 3 of them.
Imagine like selling them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now the second generation of Monster High finally starts. with the Welcome to Monster High Dance the Friday Away dolls. Here we have Transforming Ghouls Draculaura. This is the first one that has been released. Here we have Budget Sleepover dolls. And here we have the Shriek Wrecked line. We have Dana Treasurer Jones and also Rochelle from the Shriek Wrecked line. Here we have Screams and Sugar, Nephra and Amanita. Then we have this Ghostbusters Frankie. And some more miscellaneous releases. We have Music Class Cleo and Ari. We have Zombie Gaga and a bunch more Gulala Loca Claudine. Lastly, we have this compartment and it holds my Ice Cream Ghouls, my Bolton Bicycle Frankenstein, and my I Love Fashion Wisp doll. Then we have two of my budget fear-leading dolls and my How Do You Boo collection, including the budget line of How Do You Boo. And lastly, we have three of my Ghouls Beast pet dolls. Moving on with this shelf, now in the back you can see more of my Ghouls Beast pet dolls. I tried to set up a little scenery with them because Claudine came with a little playset. I tried using it, but unfortunately it didn't turn out well.
I didn't even know that Fierce Rockers belonged to the second generation of Monster High.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Yeah, it does. It is actually pretty insane, but they are part of Generation 2. Next to the Fierce Rockers, we have my Emoji Ghouls and some of my Electrified dolls, which continue down here. Also, I have this School Spirit Frankie that belongs to this playset in the back, but I have her up front so
because she's
we
beautiful.
can see her. Now, next to the Electrified dolls, I have my Dessert Ghouls and my Day to Night Fashion dolls, and also some fashion packs. Then we have Party Hair, Venus Abbey, and Rochelle. Teen Hangout Frankie in the back, sitting with Draculaura and Twyla from the School Spirit line. Following up, we have my Monster Family Corner. These are just basically most of my Monster Family sets. We have, you know, the Dracula family, the Wolf family, the Blue family. Just, you know, Cleo also, the Denials. We have Skulltimate Locker Room Frankenstein and Casket Ball Champ Venus. One of my favorite Venus dolls of all time. She is just amazing.
Also, that Frankie is super cute with the bubble gum.
True. I feel like they are also sought after by collectors.
Totally understandable why.
Yeah, moving on with some more budget fear-leading dolls. Claudine, Laguna, Cleo, and then some signatures, How Do You Boo dolls. We have Claudine and Laguna, and also Cleo down here. She's standing in the back. Next up, you can see some more of my Electrified dolls and my Garden Ghouls dolls with a little tree stump I customized in the back. I gave it some
Color?
some color, some painted details. Right here we have Olivia and Howleen. I love Olivia. And then next to them I have some of my Transforming Ghouls, Laguna, Draculaura, and Claudine. And in the back you can also see the little bunk bed with Paula and also two baby sisters. And up front we have this barbecue set including Frankie and Olivia. Down here we have my comic book ghouls and my ballerina ghouls. And that was actually it for the second generation of Monster High. Now we continue with some Skullector dolls. We have Beetlejuice, we have Greta, and then we have this Comic-Con doll from 2022, I believe. Some more Skullector dolls, Dracula, and also the Bride of Frankenstein.
And Frankenstein, which is covered by the hair of the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah. There you go. And then we have my Ghoul Spirit multi-pack from the third generation. Also, I am a proud owner of these Macy Willen x Monster High Frankenstein earrings. Frankie is my favorite character from Monster High, and for these earrings I feel like not a lot of people have bought them back in the day. So just seeing them in the collections of others is pretty rare. So the thing is, we finished this row with the Ghoul Spirit set, and I couldn't fit the entire set into that compartment. So there's also the Draculaura from the set. And next to her we have my Gorgonizer Draculaura, my Coffee Break 2-pack, which is pretty rare nowadays. And next to them I have my entire Haute Couture collection. Next to my Haute Couture Draculaura, I have these press-on nails that are inspired by Haute Couture Draculaura. Then we have my Holiday Draculaura in the back and some of my Monster High Gen 3 dolls. Now, these are signatures and day out dolls. Up here we have my Creepover Party dolls and also Skullector Secrets and some budget dolls in between. Then we have some more Skullector Secrets, Viridescence, Neon Frights, some Skullectors. We have Tiffany and Chucky, Annabelle, and also the Nightmare Before Christmas set that everyone loves.
Me included.
Yeah, us included, actually. And then we have our Monster Ball collection. Down here you can see the Scaradise Island dolls, you know, some more dolls like Amped Up Frankie, Gulag Schoolia, Fancy Laguna, etc. I mean, you guys can see them. Also, in between of the dolls, I have some merchandise displayed. This one I have from a magazine, from a Monster High magazine. It's like a little box with Claudine and Crescent on it. And when you open it up, you have some other merch inside, like stickers. Moving on with these dolls, here we have the Holiday Love Edition 2-pack, including Deuce and Cleo, and the Haute Couture Midnight Runway dolls. Also this little merchandise piece.
It was gifted to you by a supporter, right?
Yeah. And next to them, next to my Haute Couture Midnight Runway dolls, we have my Fabulous Pets line. We have Claudine, Draculaura, and also Cleo. And then we have this beautiful set, including Draculaura and Claudine.
And the new Monster High Generation 3 car.
Yes. Also the Hot Wheels car.
Oh yeah.
On the wall. Here we have more dolls, obviously. We have signatures, core refresh, and also this Creepover Party set, including Draculaura and Claudine. I mean, you guys can see it. I love that I had the space to create another scenery again. I really like when I have something like this happening in a shelf. Down here we have more dolls from the Holiday Love Edition line. We have Claude and Draculaura. Then we have Lenore, Operetta, the 2-pack with Nephra and Cleo, my Wednesday collection.
And we were finally able to display Wednesday's
painted black fashion pack.
Yeah.
Which is so nice. I really like that we finally have a doll that is wearing the fashion pack.
Yeah.
Next to my Wednesday collection, I have my Holiday Skeleta. And then you can see this Comic Con Gulia right here. And she is actually covering some more dolls. We have Day Out Cleo in the back and also Self-Scare Day Cleo. And this is the Cleo that comes with a vanity. And next to her, I have my Fearbook dolls, and I am a proud owner of these dolls. I'm still in shock that I have them, because these dolls are pretty hard to get, especially Toralei, and I don't know why. Literally, it's so hard to get Toralei. Up here, we have my Monster Fest collection, including the Hisfits 3-pack, plus some core refresh dolls, and also the food truck that came with the Monster Fest Draculaura. And some of you probably already noticed, but I also have the first wave of potions on display. Then we have some more signatures and also some more potions. Really like the potion figures. They remind me a lot of Monster High minis. Then we have some more sets. We have the Skullector Venus, Buried Secrets 1 and 2. And here we have 2 Buried Secrets Frankie dolls. That is for a reason, because these are variants of each other. This Frankie doll we actually imported from Chile. So
with the help of a lovely LPS collector who is my friend.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, thank you so much for helping us getting this variant of Frankie.
Yes, I really like them. Down here we have my Scary Sweet birthday collection, as well as my Hauntlywood Mysteries or Secrets, and some other sets, Fearbook dolls, Bianca Barclay, Signature Nephra,
Corpse Bride Emily,
and then Core Refresh Wave 2 Cleo. Core Refresh Wave 2 continues down here with Claudine, Draculaura, Frankie. Then we have the Vamptastic Scooter Draculaura, Oasis Laguna, and the third wave of Buried Secrets. And also a lot of merchandise again. So we have Playmobil figures and
All of them,
which is super, super exciting. And here we have the Micro Teenies, 2 of them.
They
Micro
were
Teenies
sent to
plush
you by the
toys.
kind
Basic
company,
Fun
Basic Fun Toys.
Yes. So thank you again for sending me these 2.
And here's another Bird Secrets Laguna.
And the last compartment of the shelf is this one, and I mostly keep my Monster High Mega Bloks sets on display here, which, you know, it looks so, so good in my opinion. I'm actually trying to find all of the sets to build the entire Monster High school, because back then you could
assemble the school with like some of the Monster High
some
Mega
different
Bloks
sets, so you had to collect various sets to connect them to build the entire Monster High school, and that is what I'm trying to do. That is like my next goal, but I'm a casual collector when it comes to Monster High Mega Bloks, so I'm not pressuring myself or anything with that. And right here we have my Xenomorph Skullector doll.
which is probably the newest addition to your collection.
Yes, I recently unboxed it, so this is probably my newest addition to my collection. After that shelf, I have a lot more dolls to show you, but these are mainly inbox dolls. Now, I showed you my inbox collection in another video of mine. If you are interested in my Monster High inbox collection, then feel free to watch this video. It's still pretty up to date, but there are still a few things that I can show to you, and that is my Infinity Stone holding my Gen 3 signature dolls. Also behind my Infinity Stone there are lots of bigger dolls on display, and my Holiday Skeleta doll. And next to Frankie I also have Teresa Thornwillow and the Hydration Station, including the Dead Tired Laguna doll on display. Here we have my Comic-Con Elvira Skullector doll that is signed by Garrett Sender. Still a gem in my collection. I treasure this doll so much. And lastly, we have the Monster High High School. This is the last item that I want to show off. And as you can see, there are some dolls displayed in it. We have the Sanderson Skullector dolls. These are the Sanderson sisters, and they are displayed in a witchy room. Next to them, I have my Manitor and Iris Klops dolls. Here we have a spare Cleo Denial. I found her at a flea market, and I gave her Skulltimate Secrets fashions, just so I can display some fashions, some more fashions.
I don't know how much we paid for her, but I think it was around 3 euros or like 4 euros.
I feel like we paid like 4 to 5 euros for her.
Yeah.
So it was a steal. We had to
Grab her
and take home with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have this Comic-Con set. It's Hezekiah and his daughter Rebecca. Right here, laying on the bed, we have another signature Frankie. They are just laying on the bed. Here we have my Fangvote Jennifer. Up here in the tower, we have the Skulltimate Secrets Monster Mysteries Series 4 Draculaura. I also found her at a flea market.
And don't forget about the other Dracula
yeah.
that is laying in the coffin-shaped bed.
True. That is also a variant. Okay, so my sister wanted to quickly show you the upper row again.
Yes, because before we forget to show you the upper row again, I just wanted to give you a quick overview. These are mainly the Off-White Monster High dolls, as well as some pre-productions, also some San Diego Comic-Con dolls.
And
the new
Skullector
set, and
Day Out Laguna as well.
exactly.
And Real Drama.
Oh, and Real Drama, yes. But there is also, this is also, you know,
just inbox dolls, and this is still part of our collection.
but this is just a part of our inbox collection.
Yes. Alright guys, that is it. That was our Monster High collection. Now, let us know if you want to see more of such videos, because we don't really know if we should continue doing these Halloween collection updates. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we'll hopefully see us next time again.
Yeah, the only thing I just wanted to add before ending this video is we do enjoy making these videos, but they are very time consuming. We thought about maybe showing you the new additions to our collections, like only showing the dolls in that specific year that we bought. Rather than going over our entire collection again, because we do have, you know, 2 parts that we've already posted about our collections, and nothing in Generation 1 nor Generation 2 will change. So
Exactly.
the only part that will change and
It's Generation 3 and
Yeah.
all of the Skullector dolls.
yeah.
So let us know, should we change them for next year? And as always, happy Halloween!